Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and I've done a couple of things. Thanks to everyone who notified me that my robot networks were slightly overlapping. Thankfully, they never actually overlapped on the right side because these were just the whatchamacallit, ghost blueprints, but I did take off the extra ones that would have overlapped. This side, yeah, I overlapped by like one tile, so I took off this one row over here, I think it was, and got those organized. The other thing is that yeah, we're probably not going to use coal liquefaction because while it does give more heavy oil, someone brought up the fact that it does consume a lot of heavy oil, so that's kind of unfortunate. I think we can make a difference just by coming down here to our oil area in the base, and I'm hoping that this will just give us enough lubricant just for our needs here. We have, wow, we have 2 full tanks right now of lubricant, so this is not an issue. I think actually I'm going to change these guys to regular basic oil processing. And that probably is going to give us enough lubricant for the entire base. That's what I think. We might add plastic. Excuse me, things. Stop interrupting my conversation here. No. We might add plastic being supplied into the network. Probably up here if we need to use it up. But otherwise, we probably would need to get another, like a base, an outpost making the rocket fuel, which we'll do shortly. But the issue with plastic is that we want to get it closer to here without... we need to make sure that it has priority instead of these guys, which is a bit rough because these guys, of course, are passive providers. They're lowest on the food chain, but they're close. And if we put storage chests out here, you know, for the plastic to flow through here, maybe, yeah, we could put storage, but then robots might store stuff in them, and we'll see what we do. We might just do passive providers that are just closer in geographical location. I've also removed the entire storage area that's been up here. Well, it's still in the process of getting removed. Ah, yes, I didn't have enough of these guys yet. I kind of ran out of the active providers just to empty out this whole space because I hate having too much storage. There's no reason for having that much storage, ever. Well, unless you're deconstructing your whole base, which we did. So that's been taken care of. Now, we've been having this issue here of not enough of these guys' substations. So I've improved substation construction somewhat. We have, I added an extra underground and stack inserters there. Looks like we have lots of substations, but we need to make sure that they're getting there. So the idea this time is, well, look at this amazing robot funkiness here. Anyway, we're going to try to redo our solar station, and that's kind of my plan for this specific episode. And also, there's one thing that I'd like to show you. And that is when we did the calculations previously for all of the ore, and somebody brought this up in the comments. Thank you so much for that, by the way. We did it with beacons involved. So we had 16 here, and that made us think that we need, yes, only 367 miners. Well, we don't have any beacons. We have 0 beacons and 0 modules right now. We need 3,040 miners. That's a lot, but we could improve this number by adding speed modules. That brings us down to 669 if we use 3 speed modules, 3 speed 3 modules in each of these. And then same with copper, we need 15, 16. That's a lot of speed modules, but or a lot of miners. But we can take that down to 333.7, which makes things better. I mean, however, there's also the there's also the issue of, you know, how do we get that onto trains? For example, this area is all belted. These guys could definitely use some speed modules. Of course, now we're just slow because we have no electricity because of the nighttime. But you know, we need to probably calculate how many miners per belt that we can get, and or we could use robot-based production as well, so, or robot-based transportation of these guys. And this guy doesn't go anywhere. It's very interesting. Apparently, I sort of forgot about that. It's so weird. Right. Let's just fix this whole thing. And I have to go over there to fix it, but anyway, that needs to happen there. And you know what? I'm just going to take off this thing so that can go. Yeah, so we can change this to a bot-based system. I don't know if it's necessary. I need to calculate how many miners can go on a belt versus, you know, whether we should just use bots. And of course, if we use bots, that's going to really dig into our whatchamacallit, our bot production, which we don't have enough already. We have many bots being used out here in this area. We've got over 8,000 now, and those guys are just being used to the max. We don't have enough here. So that's an issue for sure. We need more bot production possibly, and maybe even change our calculations, because we've calculated based on 100 bots per minute. Maybe we need more than that. So let's see where the rocket shortfall is going for the moment, and then we'll go and deal with our solar station, because that's very much a problem. All right, we're short on rocket control units. Why? Why, game? Why you do this? What are we looking for? Short on speed modules. Let's go see where they're produced here. And they are short of green circuits. Well then. That's one thing that we did not calculate. I think maybe we should. Maybe we should go and do that. And quickly add some more if we don't have enough. Wait, is it... Okay, there's no green circuit thing at the station. Is this just an issue of there's no green circuits or no trains or what? Okay, so this train is filling up, but for some reason, there's an issue with the train. This cargo wagon is funky for some reason. All right, looks like we got to go out there and see if we can deal with this. I'm just going to take my regular locomotive because it stops faster. I'm going to put in fuel, wood for safety, because last time we didn't do so well with rocket fuel. Hey, yeah, we're having a little bit of traffic up on this line here. That's another thing that we may want to change in the future, is widen these lanes to have maybe 4 lanes or some other combination of numbers of lanes. Okay, let's go here. Green circuits. There we go. Oopsies, this is the wrong station altogether, isn't it? Stop. So what's going on with this train, guys? Oh dear. That would cause things to go wonky. Yep, I accidentally copied the plastic train there. But while we're here, we might as well look at our green circuit amounts. So I'm going to pause this as we look at our little window, and we're going to need green circuits. We only need 52 machines. Well, I think we've got that covered. All right, never mind. It's definitely not a green circuit shortfall at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We're back. So we have plenty of machines. We're not wanting for that. Let me take my train back. And I will go up there to the iron mine. Oh boy, hi. Pardon me. That's a good thing too, that I don't have all the extra mass behind me, and therefore will not decapitate trains. KD mentioned a possibility. I was wondering how that train remembered its orders, and he said that it's probably because the wagons remember the orders, and that makes perfect sense. Thank you so much for that tip, KD. That's awesome. Let's get parking here. And I'd forgotten that. I thought, oh, somehow magically the engine remembered, but it didn't. It really didn't. Okay, let's go down here and fix this stuff. Right, so these guys are producing. Everything is producing here. There we go. That will get these guys going. But yeah, I'm thinking we need to get at least some speed modules in. Because even these are not producing at the max amount. Let's go and look real quick at our sheet. What if we just put in one speed module? We still need 1,300. Wow, that's an awful lot. I'm just worried about, like, you know, having that many speed modules. 669. I think we still need to go with that amount because 600 is an awful lot. Okay, let's go back to the game. Okay, so we're gonna have to just really take a look at our minds and figure out how we want to do stuff. Because right now, this is almost saturating the belts. Almost. Not quite. I mean, some of them are better than others, obviously, but the others are still not that great. I could like lend some speed modules to these guys, and that's going to help this line out quite a bit. Yeah, they're now stopping. This one's getting a little bit like pausing every now and again. So yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, yep, we're running out of electricity. Whoopsie, I meant to click on the power pole. Yeah, we're really low there. And it's because of the accumulator drop here. We are, yeah, we're slowly building up, but we really need to get the solar stuff done. All right, well, we figured that out. We'll have to figure out how we want to design our ore mines. Oopsies, that's not what I want to do. Oh, no, no, I don't want to do that either. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, here we go. You know what? I'm just going to go to building train. No. There we go. Yeah, circuit condition. Go, 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 go. Safely get home. We shall safely get home. Right. Because we really need this stuff to get done. These are still, we're still lacking. These darn substations. I did correct that issue that we had. Wait, where are these? They should all be connected. We have 1785 robots in that system. But yeah, it's definitely a thing that we need to fix. We're gonna have to fix this. All right, here we go. Okay, put my locomotive in my pocket. We're going to totally revamp this whole thing. My thought is to have like one train car full of accumulators, one train car full of solar panels, and then another train car full of the miscellaneous items that we need, like bots and radars and things like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're going to, first of all, let me remove all these inserters here. There's the trash car as well. Okay, we're gonna have, ah, shoot. Actually, we can have this as part of the third car. That's okay. Let's get rid of this. Okay, cool. These are gonna be filtered inserters because they're only gonna, we only want them to take out certain things. I'm gonna have them set the filter based on a circuit condition, which I do need a constant combinator for. Do I have one? There's a not one. Let's just make one real quick. There we are. And I'm going to connect this with red wire. And these are going to be set to set filters. Yep. So just paste that condition on all of them. There we are. And this one will do, God, should I do just wood and stone? All right, train, go into manual mode, please. What do you have here? You do have, it has excess stuff in it. Okay, that's not great. We're gonna have to change up how we're doing this thing here. But for now, I'm just gonna take out the wood and the stone. I'm gonna take out all of it and just have my bots pick up everything from my trash right now. So going to take out wood and stone. And hopefully we'll never need to go down there to delete anything significant or have them take trash from my inventory or whatever. I mean, at this point, I don't really care about it at all. It's not that important. Okay, there we go. That's what we need to do. Let's get ourselves another power pole there. We're going to restructure this whole train. Right, so we need roboports. We need radars. Okay, we're going to go roboports here. We'll have 3. Radars, 1 stack only. What else do we need? Lamps and substations. Okay. I don't even know if we need lamps. I'm not sure if lamps are part of the whole thing or not. Lamps. Substations, I want to have like 2 of those since we're so short at the moment. Actually, we could have 3. What else do we need? Robots. We need lots of robots. We're going to go with 2 Logibots, and we're going to go with lots of construction bots. Like a whole row full of construction bots. And then I want 2 rows for wood and other stuff. Okay, that's pretty much it. We don't need anything else. So this is going to be wood and then stone. Maybe a little bit for stone, like maybe 3. And the rest is going to be wood because we're going to have a lot of wood coming out. Okay, cool. So let me just need to. Okay, I can. I know what I'm going to do. I'll copy these guys like this. Okay, and then we'll copy the back row like that. And then we'll have our inserters. Take them in. Okay, we're all good, I think, hopefully. I'm gonna have to adjust the quantities on some of these items. Like these, we only need 15 here. So let's reduce that. 50 of those. Actually, we need probably 100 of these. And then a whole row of them is 50 times 10 is 500. So we'll get 500 of these guys in here. Substations, we want 200 because that's 2 stacks, I think. Yeah, and that's just fine. All right, so we can delete these right now. Okay, and how are we doing on this? That was our provider. We have lots of solar panels here. So we're gonna just kind of remove all this stuff for now. We're just gonna make the whole car. Wish you could kind of like click and drag. That would be nice. But you gotta unfortunately click and click and click for these. But it's okay. We're gonna be fine. Let's see. This is 40 stacks divided by, I don't know. Let's just use our calculator here. 40 times, I think it's 50 in a stack. 40 times 50. 2,000 divided by 12, right? So that's 167 per box. So let's have 170 per box. Okay, paste these into those. And let's grab these inserters here. Whoa, we're slow here, right? Watching inserters go slow is one of the most bizarre experiences in Factorio, I have to say. It's very interesting. Okay, so what did we say? 170. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, 170 accumulators this time. Where did they go? I ask where did they go, but you know what? They don't really move. They don't move around much. It's like, okay, it's fine. Oh, whoops. I need to make sure. Do I have accumulators? No. Okay, we'll just do it by hand then. That's fine. One of the things that I've been very seriously considering is a couple of people have had the suggestion to turn off building stations, like where we don't need robots anymore, to simplify our main building train's route. And I'm thinking, the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably a good idea to do that. So that may be upcoming in another episode. Just one of the things I'm thinking about. Okay, so we're getting lots of stuff now. Now what we really need to do, though, is take this stuff and make sure that we can edit our station down below. So we'll go down there with this train and get that sorted. Oh my god, there's so many things. I just have to, let me grab a chest. And one thing that's, and this is going to be fixed in 0.16, I believe, is that, you know, the shift clicking thing to put stuff in your trash slot, you know, the game is like, well, but you're requesting those, but there might be some there, and so hopefully those are going to get fixed shortly. But anyway, yeah, I don't really need all of this stuff. And the easiest way in a factory is just to put them in a chest that is an active provider like this. Do I have any radars? I have millions of radars. Jeez Louise. And I have too many of those as well. Way too many of those. Just want to really eliminate a lot of the things I don't need. Is that enough? I'm not even using pipes. Apparently I'm requesting a whole bunch though. That's okay though. I think we're good. I think that's probably enough, and apparently I'm requesting those as well. Okay, that's fine. And the bots can take all that stuff. Right, so let's take our solar train off into the world. Do we need anything else? We have lots of inserters. We've got chests. We've got pretty much everything that we need. So let's go to Solar South. I'm going to stop the train probably just before it gets to the station. Because we now have lots to unload in different quantities. I want to make sure that high quantity items like the solar panels and accumulators get stack inserters to unload. And of course the other stuff can have the regular filter inserters, especially since it's, you know, it's in the back carriage there. And I might also change the quantities required at the station through the combinator. I think that's going to be fairly important. I know a lot of people have been asking me about my four-way crossroads. I haven't ever actually used this. This is from this guy here. This is from one of the MMO maps, actually. So I may or may not use it. We'll see. What's... Oh, okay. If there's my bots, they're deciding to build stuff. Anyway, let's get this train. Oops, go. I'm going to pull forward a bit. And then we're going to be able to create our station. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the first thing we really need to do is get rid of this, because that's not right. We'll also get rid of this thing. Okay. Oh, we got stuff done. Hooray. Right, so this is going to cost us 3,200. How much is bought? Wasn't it like 16,000 or 32,000? Hello. That looks so tasty though, but yeah, we'll get mining productivity. Why not? Okay, so basically I think all this needs to move to the third slot. And we're going to recheck all the conditions, of course, but okay, let's get rid of this. And we need to get this moved along as well. Okay, so we need to, let's see, just make sure our power poles are in the correct positions. And then put this one there. I think that's the third car. Should be there, yeah? Yes. Okay. And we'll get our signal right behind it. Here. Okay, so we have 3-car thing. And this will go behind it. Except for the part where I have a combinator there, which doesn't work very well. Okay, let's move this thing. Put it here for now. Okay, we're gonna going to get this that way. Okay, cool. So this combinator here, so I think we need more combinators. Just make sure we have all of these guys, because this is the wrong train for combinators as it happens. All right, that one's going to go there. Just get these guys with one power pole there. All right, now let's just make sure of the conditions on these things. Yeah, if these are, we're looking at available construction bots. If C is less than 10, insert. And these guys are going to be X, and X is Logibots. I think that's a pretty decent thing. That's okay. These guys can be... All right, let's see what we got here. We're getting 1,000 each of these, 100 accumulators, and 100 substations. I don't think we need all that in that thing. Let's just put down our other things. I'm guessing, you know what I should do? I should use stack filter inserters. I don't have any. Why do I not have any? All right, I need 12 at the very least. Just want to make sure that in case any other trains pop in here, we're not going to... Wow, okay, that doesn't work either. Okay, this whole thing's got to move. So grab this. I'm going to put it this way. Right? Okay, just want to make sure that the output goes there. This one goes to the input of that one. Like that. This one goes to those. Right? Right. Get rid of these then. I hope it saved my settings. Yes. Okay. So we can get rid of this pole here. All right, and now we have a more regular station, which I kind of like better. The other thing is we can move this combinator around as well, just to kind of... All right, let's just do that. Okay, so that the input comes from the chest, the output goes to the combinator. Okay, where's our thingy? Here we go. And it doesn't actually matter the way these chests are connected. We can connect it from the middle one. It doesn't have to be from the end. So anyway, it's all good. There we go. Those are working now. These guys, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of this whole thing. We're just gonna, oh boy, I have too much stuff in my inventory now. Crap. No. No. All right, let's put all of this there. Good. Now that will work for me. Good. All right, we're gonna copy this whole new world here over here. Okay, and then we're gonna just paste it down over these guys. Now these, of course, are going to be wired to this output there. So these guys get wired this way. And they're going to be set filters. Okay. Okay, and this one is going to be picking up what? What are we getting here? We're getting accumulators in the second wagon. So everything, we just need accumulators. And I'm going to keep the combinator here just so that we can kind of, you know, set it easily instead of, you know, setting each one of these guys. How many do we want? 1,000. How many are in a blueprint? Let's find that out. Okay, we have 1.3 in each blueprint of, you know, 3 by 3. So already we're not requesting enough. How much are in here? We decided 2,000. I think we want to have 2,000. Let's unload the whole train at once. Let's have, in fact, you know what? We might even want like 4,000. We can hold 2,000 per chest. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We could get something like 6,000 of these. Because this is going to be our primary solar area. I don't know if I'm going to grow this one anymore, but I am planning on growing this one all over the place. So I think 6,000 of those looks really good to me. Okay, and that's working well there. So then we're going to just copy this whole thing and put it down here. Now, we could add things on the other side. We could add stack inserters to unload this train more quickly on the other side as well. I don't know if it's worth it. That's the thing. Okay, we got those little errant robots. Oh my goodness. How many? Right. We could definitely give you more robots. Let's give you these. Oops, I need one more stack back. Thanks. Okay, so we have these connected. The question is, do we want to do the second side of unloading? I guess we could, just for quickness sake. Why not? Why not? Okay, just gotta make sure that we have all those connected the right way. Okay, those are gonna go this way. Ah, yes, but let's make some more stack inserters. So that's 5, 10, 1, 2, that's 12. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect the inserters together and then the chests together, and that makes it easier, like that. So again, inserters and chests. Okay, and that will do what we want it to do. This one, of course, we need to change to, instead of 6,000 accumulators, we really would like 6,000 solar panels. Where is this? Because why not? Okay, there we are. So this should unload the train pretty quickly. Stack inserters are going to be much faster than having double chests. We don't need the double chests anyway. Yeah, and we should be able to go from here. Right. So we have 1,800 robots in this network, which is going to increase as we drop off these new guys. So what I'd like to do is we can leave some of these chests here. The one thing that we do need to do is we need to get a requester chest for wood and stone. Let's get both. Where's wood? Hello, wood. There it is. It's the first item. Why did I not think about this? Okay, and this is going to be stone. And we're going to just max this out. Did I do that correctly? No, I didn't, of course. Okay, there we go. And these are going to be inserting into the train. Okay, so that's going to be that. Okay, I think I'll add a couple more. Well, maybe we'll have like, I don't know, 9 storage containers right there. Or, you know what, I'll move them somewhere else that looks better, because I'm going to copy this entire train station. Here we can have like 2 rows of 4 underneath the roboport. That seems okay. Get rid of these, put them away, and we'll put those in the storage. So these guys are only checking these provider chests for the numbers. I don't feel it's necessary to connect the storage. I really don't. I think it's fine just this way, because we're just going to have a little bit of extra in the storage on a regular basis. Okay, so let's connect this up to our main network. Okay, there we go. And we'll have our signal here, signal there, signal there. And I think we're going to be good. Right. This one I think we need to make a... Well, it doesn't matter if it's a chain signal or not, actually. So... there we go. So let's recopy this whole station here. I'm just gonna call this I always wonder if I should, keep the crossings or not, or should I just sort of, I could do something, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get this guy like this. We're gonna call this our solar station. Or more properly, station, solar, 3 car, or 3 wagon, I suppose is what they call them in games. Okay, Yes, and we're going to do the station icon, and we'll get our solar icon. Yeah, good. Put this in our blueprint book. Rails. So now we have 2, I think. Here's station solar. There's 3 wagon. Station solar loading. Ah, there we go. So we needed to change that to be unloading. Solar unloading. Okay, enter and call it U. I'd forgotten I added those little icons there. We'll delete this one and go back, and I keep wondering, should I keep the original solar station? Probably not. Yeah, we'll delete solar loading, and then Rails. Where is solar unloading? There we go. Delete that, and then add this. Perfect. Okay, so we have, where is it? Rails, station, solar. Where did it go? I don't see my icon. Okay, it didn't add it. Okay, there we go. Right, let's go back. Back with the train a little bit and arrive at the station. Okay, solar south. Go, go, go. And hopefully we're going to get some substations in here. Ah, yes. We also, the other thing we need is, let's turn this up to manual mode real quick. And invite more substations here. How many are being loaded? There's, let's get 150 of these guys instead of 100. Okay, these guys are still loading. Wow. That's a lot of wood. I guess this is not, well, it might be actually quite a something that happens a lot. So let's put a couple, you know what, we'll put just the whole side of these guys for wood. Right, that's just fine. And I guess we'll have to just copy and paste this again. Okay, there we are. That's one thing that I wish you could do easily, is like copy the icons and things, or like, you know, redo this particular blueprint so you don't have to type in the name. I guess you can copy the name, of course, but otherwise it's a little bit funky. All right, station solar unloading, 3 cars. 3 wagons. Okay, say okay. Good. And blueprints. There we go. Delete the one that we don't want. There we go. Delete. Bye. Okay, fantastic. I think we're doing well. Looks like we should probably change these conditions as well, because this will only add 50 at a time, and that's maybe not exactly what we want. Though, maybe 50 at a time is okay, because these guys are not using much. They're just, is that because we have insufficient work for them to do, or they're still just missing? Oh my god, look at these power poles in the middle. I thought I fixed all this power pole business. No! Oi. Okay, yeah, those are really bad. I don't like all these errant power poles. They mess up my blueprints. I shouldn't have left them there. See, are there any other weirdnesses? I can often tell by looking at the top. No. Okay, let's replop our blueprint. And I hope that 1 plop will be enough to satisfy this area. There we go. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all we needed. And what are we needing? Still substations, I think. We're missing lots of substations here. Okay, so I think we can set this on its way, and we will go. And I'll also take a blueprint of the loading station. Oh my gosh, these poor, poor things. But on the other hand, we are doing mining productivity 33. It's going pretty well. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time. And hopefully I'll also see you at the MMO event. Come to my Discord for information. Thanks. Bye.